Hi, I'm Lisa, and welcome to 360 Green News, where we give you the latest in green headlines about a specific green sector in 360 seconds.
Our dangerous over-reliance on carbon-based fuels is at the core of all three of these challenges: the economic, environmental, and national security crises.
Today we're starting off with the Sunny 360. Pulling from local headlines, Arizona Public Service, the largest electric utility in the state, announced that it has increased its business energy rebates. In an effort to improve their energy efficiency Solutions for Business program, APS has temporarily increased rebates on variable speed drives, HID to T8, T5 conversions, and specialty CFLs. Long-term incentive changes include increases on rebates for retrofits on daylight controls, delamping 4-foot and 8-foot lamps, economizers, high-efficiency ice makers, and snack machine controls. Applications for the program must be submitted by November 30th, 2010 for non-residential customers to receive the rebate increases. Stage showdowns are one of the many attractions for tourists visiting Arizona. But the one going down between the environment and the coal and silver industry could be a costly one for locals. Silver Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, or SSVEC, has proposed building a coal-fired power line that could destroy the local grassland habitat, raise a 200-year-old historic Spanish ranch, displace film and rural jobs, and increase utility rates. What is confusing is the planned line would supply over 60 megawatts of energy to an area that may only need 10 by the end of 2020. The new line would not decrease rates, but lock residents into higher prices in addition to the environmental and long-term economical costs. Why the rush for such a large amount of new energy? Why would a utility company that has been recognized as a pioneer for solar energy want to build an unsustainable source of electricity? Could it be the silver mine? The Canadian mining company Wildcat Silver has an open pit mine that needs more power. The site claims to be one of the most important silver and manganese developments in the United States, with net values totaling somewhere between $295 to $450 million. This hasn't left local community members happy. A hearing in front of the Arizona Corporation Commission has been scheduled to investigate the motivations of SSVEC's new line. Stay tuned for more 360 Green News. But now, I'll hand it over to Fong for our Green in 60 Seconds.
Hi, I'm Fong, and this is Green in 60 Seconds. In the next minute, I will give you 60 pure seconds of green history that will make you sound smarter at the office or a formidable opponent on Jeopardy! Since this is the Sunny 360, I'm going to educate you on solar power. What is solar power? The most basic definition is energy harnessed from the sun and turned into electricity. Harnessed solar power has been around since as early as the 7th century, when man was using the magnifying glass to burn ants. We've advanced since then and have created technology that now converts, stores, and transmits electricity from solar production. Here are some basic facts about solar energy usage. It is measured in kilowatt hours, with 1 kilowatt equaling 1,000 watts. 1 kilowatt of energy produced from the sun is equivalent of burning 170 pounds of coal. That's a lot of carbon dioxide. Photovoltaic, also known as PV, is the technology most commonly used to convert the sun's energy into electricity. Solar energy is one of the cleanest forms of renewable resources because it does not emit or cause greenhouse gas emissions. Solar energy can be used for indoor and outdoor lighting. It can power cars and small appliances and be used to cook food. Solar power is also an abundant resource. In 1 hour, the Earth receives more energy from the sun than the whole world uses in a year. Didn't know solar power was so impressive, did you? That's it for Green in 60 Seconds. Keep watching for more sunny news after our commercial break.
When you do walk upstairs, you're like, wow. And you just know that you've stepped into somewhere different.
Everything you could ever want is here.
Anywhere from the classes to swimming to tennis to rock climbing.
Basketball, weight training.
Yoga, Pilates. It just has everything. It's just a way of life.
Lifetime's it's more like a resort than a gym.
This is the best money I spend all month.
Come see for yourself what over 1 million people have already discovered. Call now or go to lifetimefitness.com.
You can't compare it. You really can't.
Silk, the all-natural and long-lasting personal lubricant. Water-based and made from pure New Zealand kiwi fruit vines. Add a touch of silk to your life by visiting silkusa.com today.
And welcome back to the Sunny 360. It's always sunny in the desert, so it's not surprising that the tiny town of Nipton, California, has been voted the #1 solar city. With its enormous population size of 38 people, reaching 250 during tourist season, the town has 85% of its electricity provided by a recently installed solar array. Nipton is using a ground system instead of a rooftop-mounted version one that generates 82 kilowatts of electricity. Ground systems are less marketable because of higher costs, but they can be built near utility substations and plugged directly into the grid, eliminating the need for transmission systems. With solar cell prices declining and thermal projects being plagued with environmental roadblocks, companies like Skyline Solar may be able to produce more of what they call high-gain solar installations. These arrays are 240-foot-long trough rows with tracking mechanisms to boost electricity production. Skyline uses common materials such as glass and steel and components that can be mass-produced, making their product more affordable. With the help of companies like Skyline, we may start seeing more small communities like Nipton converting to solar all over the country. Here's more good news for the solar industry. Michigan researchers have developed a way to make plastic solar cells cheaper. Jay Guo, a professor at the University of Michigan, has developed a new method of producing polymer solar cells. Guo's innovation uses force during the printing method, which allows the printing solvent to evaporate and create ordered polymer layers in one of production instead of several. Not only does this cut down on production time, it also eliminates a layer from the cells without losing any of the power conversion efficiency. Pretty neat! What could be greener and more sustainable or economically sound than spending an early Saturday morning at the farmer's market? Well, the bar is raised when that farmer's market is fully solar powered. Albuquerque's downtown growers market is the nation's first solar-powered farmers market. The city has partnered with solar provider CleanSwitch to provide the market with rolling solar panels, dubbed the Solar Roller, to power everything from ATMs to espresso machines. The 4 rollers generate about 1 kilowatt of electricity that is restored in batteries and then converted from DC to AC power, just like plugging your cell phone into the wall. Well, that's it for our Sunny 360 today. But don't worry, we're not done giving you the latest on green headlines. Up next is our special 360 green on oil and gas.